What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zay Vince on. I'm back in the bed with another video, fire reaction video. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a friend to tell a family member to tell another family member to tell a friend. You back on YouTube, 2025. All year. It's fire reaction videos. Let's just stay tuned.
Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 most dangerous cities in the world 2024. Traveling globally can be one of the most rewarding experiences. When you leave your home and head to a new country or city, you have the opportunity to enjoy new cultures, interesting sights, and unique foods. However, not all places in this world are safe for visitors. Unfortunately, some of the most beautiful locations around the world are also some of the most dangerous. The danger in these places is usually the result of corrupt governments or high crime rates due to the presence of dangerous gangs, cartels, or militant groups. Before you start planning your trip, you should make sure that you are aware of the risks of visiting one of these dangerous cities. This means you have to be extremely watchful if you find yourself in these cities. And if you do not have any important things to do in these cities, it is advisable not to go there. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 most dangerous cities in the world 2024. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 most dangerous cities in the world 2024. Number 10. Ciudad Bolivar. Country, Venezuela. Crime, 69 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 413,000. It is previously known as St. Thomas, Delaware, Guyana, and Angostura. It is the Venezuela's southeastern Bolivar Estado state capital. It has a beautiful landscape with the narrowness of the Orinoco River. It is a city known for exports of timber, diamonds, gold, horses, cattle, skins, and hides. However, crime rates continue to rise in Ciudad Bolivar for the past 3 years. Thefts, armed robbery, and mugging continue to cause lots of anxiety in residents' lives because most times it leads to killings. In the city, after sunset, everywhere is deserted as people avoid moving about around 8 p.m. Number 9. Fortaleza. Country, Brazil. Crime, 69 killings per 100,000. Population, 4,164,000. Fortaleza is one of the safest capitals not until the 1999s, becomes one of the deadliest capitals. The case of Fortaleza is a terrible and frightening example of how a lack of effective criminal justice and law enforcement together with high rates of inequality can create an ideal environment for the investments of drug and weapon trafficking in new lucrative markets. Between 2000 and the beginning of 2010, the murder rate in this city increased by an astounding 300% to 400%. Drug abuse made many poor individuals indebted and afraid for their lives, making them easier targets for drug warlord recruiting. All this brings this city to the list of the most dangerous cities in the world in 2024. Number 8. Natal. Country, Brazil. Crime, 75 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 1,512,000. It is the most dangerous city in Brazil and of course one of the top most dangerous city in the world. Killings and theft never stop, which makes the city deadly. If you go out you may end up in the middle of a gunfight. In most areas, public transport can be safe, but generally, in the city, public transport is unsafe. The worst economic recession in the country leads to an increase in low unemployment, and all this brings about negative effects. As a result, too, rates of homicides continue to increase. It is a violent city, but there are actual bad spots famous for crimes, and such areas needed to be avoided. Number 7. Ciudad Guayana. Country, Venezuela. Crime, 78 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 950,000. The inhabitant of this city suffers from poverty, which poses a challenge to the security of the city. Residents cannot walk freely at night and they can get killed for carrying valuable things. Every day, several violent crimes occur, and many citizens resolve to engage in the criminal act too, thinking it is a way out of poverty. More to that are illegal gold mines that occur in this city, hoping that this will also stop them from experiencing poverty. This sometimes too results in crimes. If you are planning to travel here, you have to be watchful as tourists are sometimes targets of these violent people. Number 6. Irapuato. Country, Mexico. Crime, 81 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 468,000. It is a beautiful city located in central Mexico. It is recognized for its abundant strawberry crops and its colonial downtown is nice. Nonetheless, the high crime rate in the city makes it one of the worst cities to live in the world today. Being among the most dangerous cities in the world as the number of murders continue to rise. Not only that, property crimes are very rampant here, such as vandalism and theft. It is a symbol that crime rates continue to increase in Mexico as a country. For example, in the city, there are more than 400 cases of murder some years back. The year 2000 to 2014 was the worst years the city experienced the most bloodshed caused by turf wars between different group of cartels. Number 5. Ciudad Juarez. Country, Mexico. Crime, 86 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 1,561,000. In history, this city is notorious for intense violence relating to drug trafficking. The rate of homicide in this city annually is higher than the number of deaths that occur in the Syrian civil war. It might not be the number 1 most dangerous city in the world, but it is highly violent.
That's crazy.
In fact, today some neighborhoods as a whole have been abandoned because of the brutal drug wars between rival cartels. The city was formerly not like this. It was peaceful not until drug-related violence starts, when cartels are fighting over territories. You would not like to walk alone in this city, since you will not feel safe. Number 4. Ciudad Victoria. Country, Mexico. Crime, 86 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 374,000. It is the capital city of Tamaulipas, a Mexican state. It is one of the most violent crimes in cities on earth. War does happen frequently between mob gangs and cartels. Also, shootings happen as well between police and cartel. Prison in this city is not safe, as well as there is fighting in prison. From the data above, it is undoubtedly one of the top most dangerous cities in the world. The crime level has increased over the years. During the day, people feel moderately safe, while walking at night is extremely dangerous. Number 3. Caracas. Country, Venezuela. Crime rate, 100 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 2,957,000. Venezuela has experienced a high crime rate recently, and Caracas is its most dangerous city and certainly one of the most violent cities in the world. It is Venezuela's capital city, and it is often referred to as the most dangerous capital city. It is a city you cannot trust anyone, even people in uniforms. People are killed here for their belongings, such as phones and jewelry. Taking out your seemingly expensive phone or camera to take pictures will put you at risk here for being robbed or killed. There is no place in Caracas that is safe from robbers, including movie theaters and public transport. Traffic can be frightening here too, as robbers use motorcycles in taking people's stuff using gun-toting. If you visit this city as a foreigner, spending hard currency at a local pub or bar will put you at risk. In fact, people can get killed for anything, such as shoes and even pants. So, you travel here and look like a tourist, you might get hit. One of the things that contributed to the high crime rate here is the high poverty rate from low employment. Murder, robbery, and kidnapping are just a few of the high-profile violent crimes that are famously performed around the city at all hours of the day and night in Caracas, based on the information from the United States Department of State Bureau of Diplomatic Security. Number 2. Acapulco. Country, Mexico. Crime rate, 111 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 1,005,000. This city is found in Guerrero, one of the poorest states in Mexico. Mexico is one of the American favorite tourist destinations because it is a country rich in magnificent beaches, ancient ruins, and others. However, this city is so dangerous that many people are not going on vacation there anymore because of the high homicide rate. On August 17, 2022, the U.S. State Department warned Americans considering visiting there against doing so. For example, 2 tourists were killed in the last few months, and not too long after that, another incident happens. Gunmen arrived by boat at the area in which tourists were hidden because there was a shooting that results in deaths. The city has been so violent for years now because cartels are controlling everywhere in the city. Number 1. Tijuana. Country, Mexico. Crime rate, 138 killings per 100,000 residents. Population, 2,221,000. This city has high killings, and in previous years, on average about 2,500 killings happened, which is about 6 people per day are being killed. And this crime rate continues to spike. It is Mexico's most violent city and of course the most dangerous city in the world in 2024. According to law enforcement officials, the city's local drug trade is the cause of the violence, which is seen in the frequent clashes between residents in specific neighborhoods. Also, due to drug trafficking, drug dealers are fighting on routes from the city to the United States, which results in many killings. With this, about 80% of people living here do not feel safe according to Mexico's public safety agency. So, which is your favorite cities among the top 10 most dangerous cities in the world 2024? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.
That's crazy. It's 10 cities, countries. I know I enjoy this. But y'all got this video, man. We're gonna see the comments in the comment section down below. You know, give me advice on this video. What I feel like to do. And you know what I'm saying? It's a good content. But this the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. It's your boy, Baby Red Zone, and I'm out.